Hi everyone, welcome to April's Crafting Addiction. Today I'm going to show you how to make the little card box that I had on my blog the other day. So let's get started. You're going to need a piece of cardstock that measures 8.5 by 5 1/4. So let's go ahead and get that cut now. And I'm using the craft cardstock. This is a little thicker paper, and so it's a 12 by 12 sheet. It doesn't come in 8.5 by 11, so that's why I'm using that. But if you want to use a regular 8.5 by 11 sheet, you know, please feel free to do so. So I need to cut this at 8.5. And then I need to rotate it and cut it at 5 1/4. Okay, so this is for the front of my box. For the back of my box, I'm going to need a piece of cardstock that measures 4 inches by 5 1/2. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and score this at, score my box at, excuse me, I'm sorry, three-fourths long ways. So make sure it's in there long ways. Sorry, I was having a brain fart, they call it. 3/4, 2 1/4, 6 1/4, and 7 3/4. Okay, now I'm going to turn it long ways and score it at 3 inches and 4 1/2. And now it's all the scoring. We'll put our trimmer up, and now I'm going to just fold all these just so we can see them better when we cut. Sometimes it's better that you do that. It's up to you how you like to cut your paper. And I know I should be using my bone folder for this, but I have been crafting today, and so some things are, oh, there we go, I just misplaced. Okay, so now we're going to cut away, excuse me, we're going to cut away this part on each end, okay? That one's cut away, and that one's going to be cut away. And we're just cutting up to that center scored line. Okay? Alright. So now we have this part. Okay? And now we're going to cut away these bottoms. Okay. So now we have a box. Whoops, sorry. Beginning of our box. It's really messing all up. Okay, and we are going to basically now form our box. to the line. Sorry, I forgot to do that. Okay. So remember to cut this piece up to the line after you cut away this piece. Okay? Now I'm just going to form the box to show you what we're going to do here. So I'm forming my box, and it's going to appear like this. Okay? So first thing is I need to add adhesive to this part. I'm just going to use snail just because this is a video. You might want to use fast fuse glue, Tombow glue, or whatever adhesive you prefer. So I'm just going to match this box up here to that. So now that matches up. Now I'm going to do the same thing to this part. Again, I'm matching it up. To this. Okay. So now we have this. Your box should look like this now. Okay. Now we're just going to fold these over your little tabs and adhere them down like that. So you don't want to put adhesive here all the way down. You just want to put it on this tab right here. So that's all I'm going to do. And since I kind of can measure, line it up, I want to make sure I'm not over nailing. So put that down like that. So now your box looks like this. I'm going to turn it over flat or upside down and just kind of burnish in there. And all I'm doing is taking my bone folder and like adhering, making sure that the glue and my parts are sticking, I guess you can say. So I hope that all makes sense. I got a little over there, so I'm just going to cut that off. I mean a whoopee. An oopsie. Okay. So that's the box. And now we're going to take this piece and we are actually going to adhere it like that. So that's how your box is going to look. So this would be a great time to use sticky strip or glue. I do not recommend using snail, but for the sake of the video, I'm going to do that because it's going to tear, especially if you use this craft cardstock. So I'm just going to even it up, and plus with glue you can manipulate it pretty well if you need to get it centered or lined up. And so here is your box. Up some so you can see. So this is the box to hold your 3x3 cards in, note cards in. And I hope you've enjoyed today's tutorial, and I hope this has given you some inspiration. If you have any questions, let me know. Talk to you later. Happy stamping.